Alright, I'll see you guys. Looks like we're going to start.
Alright, good luck.
Cheers.
I hope he loses.
Fuck that guy.
I think this is the first comic game I've spectated. There was that one that I joined halfway through. I can't remember who that was between, but
Yeah, it was corner starts.
do you prefer start boxes or fixed position? Start boxes are way more interesting, I think.
Fixed position's a bit fair. Actually, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It makes for a more sort of symmetrical game, but it's less interesting, I think.
Yeah, I probably do prefer start boxes because people always have different ideas, don't they? Like, I've seen people go in every single potential start. There's two in the middle and then there's two in the corners, and people can't seem to agree on which is the best.
Yeah, especially on this map, yeah.
I think behind the crater is the worst one.
You have got that sort of natural choke point though on the left, but
that's why people go there, but they end up just sort of boxing themselves in and taking too long to expand.
I think the middle is just objectively better on this map because it's so much easier to expand everywhere.
Wow. For once, they both start vehicle. Wonder if Randy's gonna do that thing where he doesn't make any LLTs. I agree with the guy in the spectator chat. Randy's start looks nicer to me.
I like that gator rather than LLT. Is he gonna get that? He got it. Got radar anyway. Oh god.
The mix. That's the problem with doing the start.
Is he gonna get another one?
Looks like
Get another one.
Oh my god.
Is he gonna get any in return? Nah, no way. Oof.
You need to be like.
He's labs idle.
Really, yeah, you need to be really good to pull the start off.
All the old BA players that they just never use repeat. Is that just not a thing in Total Annihilation or something? Because I've seen.
It's not in OTA, no.
That's I reckon that's why all the people that come from OTA just like, or a lot of people that come from OTA just are not used to it.
Oh, he's walking his commando back to the lab. I don't know. Feels bad to me.
It's a bit painful.
You need to be super on point to start with no LLTs and then defend every mix.
You've got more units to spare though if you invest in them rather than towers.
Yeah, no, I think it is a better start, but you need to be good enough to pull it off.
He leaves his lab on maneuver as well, which probably doesn't help. So you can bait units out if you know how to do it. You can bait them out with micro and then go back in and get the mechs.
Yeah, I think people stress about that maneuver crap too much.
No way, it's rubbish. I've seen so many units just toss their lives away because they're on maneuver. They just walk into LLTs or something. You should be able to get a mechs here. How long's Teddy's comp been AFK?
Safe to say Teddy's winning at this point.
I don't think it's a landslide.
No, it's not a massive difference, but
Oh, Teddy's got 2 nanos up, so he should be able to storm ahead pretty quickly.
Teddy's expanding in 3 directions and Randy's only expanding in 2.
He invested a lot. Andy's invested a lot into an early army.
Actually, I take that back. Randy's got this constructor all the way over here, and there just happens to be a weasel there. That's so unlucky.
Nice micro on that weasel. See if he loses this constructor. Oh no, no way. There's a gator.
Nobody ever makes those exploiter metal extractors.
He's got 3 gators coming around the back. Surely Teddy sees that, right? Oh, he's not got a radar. He's only just building a radar now. He's got one down here, but
They're just slightly outside the radar
oh,
range.
he's forgotten about him.
I mean,
Okay, now Teddy's caught on. I don't know. Maybe you could get a nano, and maybe some solos or something like that. But yeah, that's gonna do nothing now. When you just zoom out and have a look at the map, it looks fairly even, but I think it's just because Teddy invested into those 2 early nanos.
Well, the metaling is actually exactly the same.
Yeah, but look at Andy's base. But Teddy's got 3 nanos now. An exploiter. Nice.
Yeah, Randy's raiding has been really not great, to be honest. He's just sort of feeding metal.
He's just got naked expand on the west side.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of metal.
It's a ballsy move, but it could get him ahead. To be honest, he just needs to spend his metal at this point. He's got metal. He's floating a K.
Despite that feeding, he's got metal. More metal. they're not going to be able to dislodge that blind expand either.
I don't know. Pretty big Gator armies coming in.
Yeah, I reckon.
That's gonna
Depends on the micro, but I reckon Teddy will clean this up. If he goes now, he's a bit slow.
It'll be really painful for Andy, losing both those constructors.
He's going to lose all of this, I think.
If that LLT went off, he might have had a chance.
Teddy's fighting here when he should just be like going for all the mixes.
Jesus, Andy's flown 1.5k.
Yeah, I think he just didn't. This is the thing with Comet, is you have to really know the map well, because he's at some point your metal just starts getting out of control, and you need the.
You need a constructor dedicated to solos. He's got one here. Teddy opted for advanced. He's got 6 nanos.
Yeah, that's how you play Comet.
Yeah.
You get
Eventually,
more
his
nanos
build
than
power is gonna.
You'll need. It's always better to have way too many nanos than way too few.
That's a decent raid by Teddy just then.
And he's got the constructor at the top. That'll slow down that expansion. Switching into bots, what's this about?
Maybe res bots, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the only thing I
Infantry and tanks are a good combination, but I wouldn't opt for that over air, especially core air with stunners and just gators. But I mean, if you got the bot lab, you can always make crashes too. Because it's core v core, you're gonna need some.
And he's gone
yeah.
for a second vehicle lab rather.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah,
That's
it's in a weird location.
I don't mind 2 vehicle labs, but not this early on.
No, it's not. Yeah, you need at least 6 nanos.
Yeah. This is a lot of LLT.
Well, mind you, he had plenty of metal.
Teddy's got 5 AKs on repeat. I don't know. That doesn't seem good to me.
You get reses with the bot lab as well.
Yeah, I mean he's making the reses. That makes sense. But 5 AKs.
He's going air as well.
I just can't imagine any scenario where AKs is like better than Gators or whatever.
I think it looks like Randy might engulf Teddy in a minute.
Yeah, Teddy spent a lot of metal on a bot lab and
Labs.
an air lab and a bunch of ADV solars, and he's got way too much energy now.
Yeah.
Randy doesn't have any anti-air at the moment.
The Blade Wings might come
So-
out in time to really make an
Yeah, they will, yeah.
Oh, nice 2-pronged attack.
Needs to hurry up before the Blade Wings get into a decent number. I mean, I think the Blade Wings will already make a really big difference in this fight.
Absolutely. I suppose what Randy's hoping for is if he can take enough territory.
This is mostly still just only Gators though, so I don't think he's gonna do too much damage.
He needs more constructors. He's expanding down here and up here. But he needs to follow up. This hasn't worked out very well for him at all.
No, he's just delivered Teddy's top constructor a bunch of metal. And now this bottom army's gonna die as well.
I'd get a few air cons here, I think. Just start reclaiming everywhere.
Brandy's probably thinking that he needs to maintain the pressure because he's fed so much in the early game that he needs to keep on it because Teddy's got the advantage, which he does. He's building slashers to counteract the blade.
It's so slow. But on Comet, it's going to take.
Yeah.
You can't.
I can't really see the logic in that because they're not going to be able to keep up with the game.
Yeah.
which means
Teddy
he's
lost
going to have to
big
kind of
men.
skirmish. And he's going to lose any skirmish because he's fighting raiders.
I think Teddy needs to push back now, and yeah, he is, and he's going to do so much damage.
Are you still streaming, Jazz?
Yeah.
Randy can't stop this push.
Andy's still mostly on just Gators, and Teddy's fully swapped into Raiders now, so... Yeah, it's looking not too good.
Riley still seems to have like at least 50% more metal income at the moment.
And he is using it all, it's just...
Yeah, not on the right units.
Yeah.
Teddy's got that kind of critical mass as well, which is
Teddy played so well.
swallowing all of his units.
Do you know what I really
Even
like
the
about
slashers
game?
aren't really enough anti-air at all.
This is like a game of two playstyles. Andy was aggressive the whole game. Teddy was defensive, and being defensive just paid off for him. Like all he did was let Andy attack him, and he reclaimed all the.
Well, I mean, Teddy got 2 mexes right at the start, which is like... It's kind of a big deal.
The whole game was just him defending raids from Andy, and then right when it mattered, he pushed and just wins.
He's doing the right thing here. He's destroying the expansion. He's not going for the base.
Yeah, don't get greedy.
This is going to cripple Randy. Andy switched this to Raiders, but I think it's too late.
Is it first game?
Yeah,
What's his best of? It's free,
5.
isn't it?
Best, they're all games today, best of 5.
I thought the losers bracket was changed to best of 3.
That's what Aries said, but I asked and he said all games are best of 5 today.
Oh, okay. None of the outsiders in this tournament have done that well, to be honest. It's all the regular BA people at the end.
Alright, now Andy picks the next map.
Yay, water map.
I don't think so.
It's probably not even one in the pool.
Pool, good one. Senna, I remember Senna.
They made the map 2 wings. Really pretty map. In fact, didn't Senna make Tech Annihilation?
Yeah.
Cannot believe that there's still people playing that.
But the winner of the loser bracket, he might be tired after so many games.
Yeah. If it goes to 5 games and Andy gets to the end, then yeah, he's gonna be exhausted.
It's already almost sure that Cartouche is gonna win, and now it's even more.
That's a penalty for being a loser. But you could also say that he's warmed up from playing the loser bracket games. It's not like you. I mean, how tiring is it to play 3 games? It's not that tiring. It's not like a whole tournament.
Well, it's more games than that. So this is a best of 5, right? Versus. Oh no, it's not. Okay.
It's gonna be 3 games because Randy sucks.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, he's picked Red Comet.
Bit boring.
Yeah, I've seen that too much this tournament.
Hundreds of times.
It's just a boring map.
I like this map, but I don't
It's like
understand.
bread, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't understand why everyone, like, why this tournament has like 5 maps in total.
It's got more. It's got a big pool, and
It's got more. It just the
the losers pick what map they want to play, and they've just been picking the same maps a lot of the time.
People are familiar with it, and they're always going to pick something they're more familiar with.
Yeah, that's true.
Particularly if they've lost and they want something sort of reliable.
I always picked bot maps. I was always more comfortable on bot maps.
This is a bot map.
Huh.
You
Kind
could
of.
yeah, but Randy could pick something like that the OK players play that Teddy wouldn't really be familiar with.
You're still not playing 0K though, are you? It'll play differently. The map won't be the same, but it'll play differently.
I guess.
Say Bold
Rather
Star by
than pick
Randy.
Rather than pick my strong map, I always try to pick maps that my opponent will hate, like just really stupid maps. Like C maps is always my go-to.
I would rather play something less familiar. But then you're at risk of losing to some gimmick of the map. Do you know what I mean? Like if there's a giant rock in
Yeah,
the middle or something with loads of metal and you didn't know, but the other guy did, then you're at a serious disadvantage.
that's why you pick those maps in tournaments. Pick tropical, place a K-bot lab in the middle, and just rush the giant rocks in the middle.
Apparently, I knocked Teddy out of a tournament 2 years ago. I don't remember it.
That was probably when you were in FX.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, you had the boost of being in a good clan.
I didn't realize he was so good.
Do you
Yeah,
guys
thing
use new lobby?
Ted lobby. Yeah.
In a best of 3, anything can happen. It's too easy to lose 2 games.
I don't like how Andy's just moved straight out of his base without finishing any constructors. He's floating 400 metal already. That's so early.
Yeah,
It looks like a mistake.
it's not efficient. Yeah, what is that?
What
That
is this
so...
constructor? This constructor's just idling.
Jesus, his commander was idle for a second there as well.
He's
gonna
not got
save-
any
he's
order
gonna
on its
melt-
lab, it's not guarding itself, it's not rallied anywhere, it's just... And
Wait,
now
no,
it's,
it's
now
lab.
it's idle. Andy, please!
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Somebody get him a coffee.
Like, the bare minimum
He
when
was
you build a lab
microing,
is just set a guard command on itself.
Yeah, you don't let a lab idle. Like, that's one of the most counterproductive things.
Even
He
if
must
you
have
put
been,
repeat on,
microing
it's
an AK.
leaving repeat on is even if you're building the wrong unit, at least it's like it's
At least
probably
it's
useful
building
in some
something.
way.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
This is all part of Randy's plan. He's banking the metal so that he can rush a HLT at the front line.
Oh, smart.
That's a lot of constructors. If Teddy had invested more in an army instead of his infrastructure, then he could have raided and deleted that base already. There's not even an LT in this base.
Teddy doesn't seem to raid that much, so knowing that going into game 2, I would probably play really greedy.
He's not played really greedy though, is he?
No,
He's not
just-
taking these mexes in the southeast here.
So
Well, he's taking them now.
very early storms. I guess he just wants to push back LLTs in the middle.
Exactly.
He's not committing to storms, he's just making 2 to be
Yeah,
annoying,
yeah.
which is a good tactic.
The expansion's kind of lackluster.
He's still got more metal income than he's got
He's
build
doing the
power.
same thing as he did last game.
He's
Losing
pushed-
engagements on Teddy's side of the map.
Yeah, just feeding Rex in. He's pushed his comm into the middle of the map where there's no mexes unless he's just doing it to be aggressive. I think he's just trying to push back. Usually you'd push down to that south bit
Probably.
where there's 3 mexes.
He probably doesn't feel the need to go for the mexes because he's banked all that metal.
Yeah, he should be spending it though.
He just wants the territory.
Those two storms are really paying off though. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Teddy's got a
Teddy's
res bot
base
just
is
healing on his
far better.
peewees though. He's going to get some efficiency out of that. Attrition. The 2 constructors that Teddy's got in the bottom right are just going to get so much expansion compared to
Odd
Andy.
to send 2 like that. Because they're not. You're not using the build power when they're walking, and they're both wasting time walking.
I've
Just
always
to build
thought that
next
as well.
a little bit faster.
A lot of people do it though. Yeah,
What I
just
would
speed.
do.
Yeah, I'd rather
I mean,
just send
they're
it in a
safer
different direction.
together. They can protect each other, but I would still send one to make the mexes and the other to make the LT and the raider. Or maneuver, losing him units again.
He still can't spend this metal fast enough with 5 constructors on his lab. He needs a nano. Oh, Teddy's gone vehicle.
GG. That lamb's at a really bad place though. You could easily put that lab there. No HLT in the middle, yeah.
I think Andy's on a time limit now.
Still got 1k metal.
Once Teddy gets a critical mass of stumpies, then he's just going to be able to roll over it all.
Andy needs to sort out this metal surplus already. Like,
Usually, this is the timing where I would start a lab with my commander if I was 1D.
where's his commander? Oh, there. Yeah, he definitely needs to go vehicle.
These stumpies are already too much for him
It's
to deal
far too
with.
late.
Yeah.
There's no point making storms when your opponent's got stumpies like that. He's going to flank you and make you look silly.
I'm not sure what Randy's even doing, to be honest. His base hasn't changed in 5 minutes.
He's 1.5k metal now.
Okay.
Yeah, you use some levelers with your commander behind some
Ooh,
LLTs.
he's
If
getting
he
us around on this commander.
when he
I
had
don't think it's gonna be
6
enough.
or 700 metal, it was
No,
perfect.
he can get this commander for sure. He just needs to
Randy's
micro.
also got to defend himself.
And yeah, he's losing his own commander. He's D-gunning.
This is so close.
Wow, he got it! He got it! That was so
That was very
close.
close. He
It
was
was
at about
4%.
2 or 3%.
Wow. I can't believe that
Very,
Teddy
very close.
That's amazing.
threw it like that.
Randy won that. So it's 1-1.
Yep.
Very nice ending.
So I can't quite understand how they seem to be equal in terms of army when Andy had 1.5k stores up and Teddy was on like sitting on like 200 or 300.
Okay, Teddy's picking Titan Duel. Another classic.
I love this map.
What? Is this the test?
He doesn't. He doesn't have the. He doesn't have the map.
Oh, right.
Randy doesn't have the map. Is this the losing bracket?
wind is the minimum right now. I'd probably just leave it, build a solar. Okay, Andy's going for the third mechs.
Hi everyone.
Yo.
Is this best of 3? So is this the last one?
No, this is best of 5, I think. So it's 1-1.
That's great.
It's weird that he took the time to walk towards the third mechs and then built his lab halfway, but didn't build the mechs.
Odd. Lab idle.
Lab. Andy, your lab. Build something! There we go.
He's lucky he queued that before it closed.
I'm surprised that's not a habit. Like, I always set the queue on the lab before it's finished.
Paolo asking the important questions.
Isn't it in subcom that you can even choose what to build before it's even started?
You can do that in this, right? With before the game started.
You could build a...
Well, you can have your queue, what your commander is going to build, but I mean the queue within the factory.
Ah, right. Yeah, you can't do that.
You can choose whatever before it's finished,
Yeah.
but only after it's laid down. But I think in subcom you can also choose what to build before it's even started.
You might be right, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Going for the nano already.
Whoa. Painful losing that tank.
See, Teddy's gone. They've both gone a lot of windmills, haven't they? And now it's sort of when the wind gets really low, it hurts.
Oh, you lose these tanks as well. And Teddy's expanding.
I really don't think you can be that aggressive with Gators.
And he's got some really ballsy
Against
expansion.
K-Bar. It's funny, that seems to be the way he likes to play.
Mm.
Keep the pressure up, and it allows you to do that. Because if your opponent is fighting on his turf, then he's not fighting on your turf.
The problem is just when you play against top tier players where they just sneak units through all the LLT ranges and just get every mechs. Teddy seems to just be going full on aggression.
That was a bit of a waste there, but he's taking the LLT out, and there's no cons nearby to reconstruct it. So, like you said,
still it's good for Andy.
Yes, especially since he's pumping tanks now, because eventually the Gators will be better off than the AKs.
Right, tanks could be really good here as well.
Yeah, Teddy going storms though.
Nice.
which
got
are
a
not
res
as good against the riot tank.
Storms are going to be able to push that all this expansion back pretty easily if Andy doesn't deal with it. Couple storms, definitely a good choice.
Potentially over expansion here. I
Well,
would be a little
he
bit
could
concerned.
dance with his commander a little bit, and those
Yeah,
storms
yeah.
won't do anything.
You can't
I
do
would be
the
uncomfortable.
nano frame spamming anymore, can you?
Yeah.
Wait.
You can.
Can you? I
Yeah,
thought they nerfed the
can-
hell out of it.
You can stick a metal storage on repeat, and the frame just keeps.
See,
the
all
nano frame.
the
I thought they
storms
nerfed
are
it
gone
in some
now.
way.
That was really bad.
I think Andy is going to need more build power soon.
He had over 1k metal,
Yeah, Teddy's floating a lot. Andy's is getting up there.
but now it's getting dangerous for
Alright.
Andy.
I don't quite understand the choice of Slasher over Raider here.
Yeah.
I
I
think
would be
he's
pumping tank.
yeah. I think he's cancelled out
sitting
of
on
it now.
800
He was just
nearly
building a
900
handful, I
metal.
think, to push back the expansion.
He might be afraid that Teddy is going air.
You could be
Like in
right
the
there,
first
yeah,
game.
Yeah.
Get a few preemptive anti-air units. They'll all die now.
He's lost those trucks.
One riot tank here would have been so good.
Yeah.
Yes. If you're gonna build that many slashers, then you need something just act as kind of point defense.
If Teddy's smart now, he'll spread out all these AKs and take all the mexes, but
Basically, yeah.
it looks like he's just going for the one spot.
They're kind of better together though, because the gators are faster.
But you can't expect to get much done with like 5 AKs at that point.
No, unfortunately not. No, they're not like PBs. PBs would have done a lot more damage there. Because they can. I'm not sure what the numbers are on the speed, but they're about as fast as a gator, which makes them that much more slippery.
Ooh. Teddy's pushing back this expansion now.
Teddy's far more established.
I'm surprised that Teddy hasn't opted to swap into vehicles.
I'm the same, yeah. Or air. It doesn't have any metal stored up though.
Not necessary.
Maybe he doesn't feel like it's right.
The map is quite small. You have these narrow choke points between these holes, and you can use suds. No need for the speed of vehicles.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not convinced.
He should retreat with those instigators.
I think vehicles are just objectively better on this map.
That was a weird engagement. He just sort of gave the Resbot a bunch of wreckages to reclaim.
Yeah.
He
Oh, don't attack
couple.
now. No, don't attack. Oh.
The problem is
Lord.
the gators. The gators are not like the thuds can contend with them pretty happily, but raiders and riot tanks would, I think, would just run through all these bots.
Yeah.
I don't understand with that much metal. Oh, now he swapped. He's put raiders in the queue. He needs to surround it
He
in
keeps
there.
on feeding.
If he can
He's got a
secure
huge-
this,
huge
yeah, he's bringing his
advantage.
common now. He just needs to keep up the aggression here.
Teddy's miles away. He's expanding.
He
No.
can't back out of this now. He's got to commit.
Yeah, true.
He needs to degun.
The game
Needs to-
kind of depends on who gets this wreckage field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the
100%.
Resbot is dead. The constructor's still getting.
He might
some.
have a chance now.
Nice degun.
This is
Yeah.
looking suddenly looking in Andy's favour.
Looking decent. He needs to bring those slashers forward a bit to work on the
Oh, Teddy lost his only Reza.
LLTs. If he loses
Swap
that
the vehicle.
constructor, oh, close.
He's gonna lose it.
Yep. Okay, Constructor's gone. He hasn't got anything that can reclaim nearby. And he's swapped into vehicles now. And he's got his com reclaiming, and he's got a
He's going
Constructor
air
reclaiming
now.
as well. So if Andy should be able to get all this metal. He just
He'll
needs to
win.
ramp
He's
up his
going air
production.
now. He'll get some blades.
Nice, yeah, Blade Wing's coming in.
But that was close.
And he built an
Teddy's-
energy storage
Teddy's
as well. I like that on this map.
Teddy's put his vehicles constructor into the queue.
Hmm.
He's got 3 cons there.
He's backing out now.
That does seem a little bit strange. I gotta admit.
Well,
Is he luring him?
yeah, he might be luring him. Oh no, here we go. He's just bringing the Blade Wings in now.
Yeah, you could be right.
Okay, this should be. I reckon this might be game ending here. He hasn't got as many Blade Wings
he
as I
needs
thought.
to keep on. Keep on going.
He should just zap all of this with the blades. Defender's
Can't
coming up.
understand,
Zap the defender.
Three cons reclaiming.
riot tanks would have been a good idea for Teddy here because he's fighting on his side of the map. It doesn't take him so much time to get to the front line.
Just
They'd
reclaim.
be too slow for Randy to build, but
Wonder. Just reclaim all that metal, I would. Ooh.
good use of the double LLT. Denies the commander, and it secures all the metal.
Yeah, Randy's come out a million miles ahead now.
Yeah, the attrition's going to start showing itself in a few
Is
seconds.
that a HLT? Oh my god.
Is that the first HLT of the tournament?
Yeah, why not? He's got metal.
Crazy.
2 vehicle labs. Running dry though.
Oh, that wasn't necessary.
Yeah, he's run out of metal to reclaim for now. He's going for the expansion.
Why not?
Right.
There was no need to engage.
Yeah, it's over
He's
now.
lost Rex. Outside of the range of the hedge.
Uh.
The writing's on the wall for Teddy. Just a matter of time now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that 2-1?
Good.
If
Teddy
Randy
swapping
wins.
into air.
Completely neglected those northern mexes.
Oh my goodness.
Teddy got no choice but
He's right.
to defend his base.
And
Right,
he's going
so
in with
good.
these raiders on the com.
That's quite risky.
Yeah, if he loses these raiders, then Teddy might be able to push back.
It looks more even, doesn't it? Because of that lack of metal, because he run dry.
Gotta win this.
No, I don't think it's that bad. He's
Teddy can end up reclaiming some more territory.
Randy's the one doing the reclaiming right now.
Teddy's tried to swap into air, and he's not got the metal for it. So now he's just doing nothing, and he's not got anything reclaiming anywhere. So yeah, I think his time is up.
Yeah, he's lost all his income.
He's got metal here.
Which Randy's reclaiming with 2 constructors.
Go on, dig on them.
Teddy's building up blade wings of his own now, and Andy's not got much anti-air at all. He's got 2 slashers on the map.
He revealed them too early.
This is definitely winnable for Teddy. I think he can EMP all of this, kill it with raiders, get the wreckage with
Got it.
constructors, and just start fueling his comeback.
Don't know about that one.
Yeah,
It's too few units.
yeah, it's not enough blade wings. And that slash is just slowly working its way through them all as they come over. They're rallied through it. That's one hit, isn't it?
That's a lot of metal to lose in one each missile.
Wait,
That's like 50 metal a second.
Teddy's
Just being
accessing.
Yeah,
removed.
Teddy's got tons of metal and not enough build
Oh,
power.
wow.
They both haven't ramped up their build power. They've not really. Their bases haven't changed in the last 5 minutes.
Well, Teddy's army's completely gone now. Randy can just go in.
Okay, yeah. This is probably game.
And the comms there.
Teddy needs to degun his entire army for the
Oh.
comeback.
And reclaim the half the map.
Oh. Oh, yeah, run past
If
that.
Andy's smart, he'll just ignore that commander.
Yeah, it's going.
He doesn't quite have enough tanks to take the comp.
He doesn't need to be.
Look at the reinforcements, though.
When you
Yeah.
control 80% of the map, you don't need to do anything really.
Hmm.
Go deck 2. Who? Teddy or Randy?
Uh-oh.
You've got an army from somewhere. I don't understand why Teddy's not building more energy. I suppose he needs his commander on the front line. He's not got any constructors.
Got some metal now.
The game
Yeah,
was just
looking very over.
the game was over from the point when Randy secured that big wreckage field. Really.
Paid out.
Yeah. This is a fight. Yeah. Just go in, man. Not the comm though. Other guy. Yeah, just spread out and just go right for it. Oh. Let me do that quote again. It's a Cicero quote. In Roman Emperor.
Game. Alright, it's a 2-1 to Andy.
Very wise to yield.
That's what a pussy would say.
Well, if you're a Roman Emperor and you lose a battle, you don't want to drag it on if you're going to lose. Then you cut off your head.
Was Cicero even the emperor? Cicero
No.
wasn't the emperor.
No, he wasn't. He was like a
He's
bureaucrat.
one of the guys that stabbed Caesar in the back, right?
That's right, yeah.
Brutus.
I've just seen. I'm gonna do. This guy's Quintinan. I'm gonna do a quote from this.
Oh,
Oh wow, change of pace, Geyser.
guys, yeah.
Oh god.
This map is like super green when you're all the way zoomed out. That's weird.
I'd like to get into
Green haze
Yeah.
above it.
Are you guys into like Roman history?
No. Like the TV series.
The east side of the map here looks better because the mexes are closer together. What do you reckon?
Oh yeah, I definitely agree there.
I like the west side.
Why?
I think the
Okay.
west side has an advantage on this map.
The west side is
Is that
characterized
because of the
by
south bit?
this sort of this crater in the middle of the map.
Yeah, exactly. The south mexes easier to control from the west.
Yeah.
The west just seems to have a
That's
more.
true.
Oh,
yeah.
Andy's stalling energy already. This is a really bad start. The
west
wind's at
base
minimum. He
is
built one
secure.
windmill and it's at minimum wind speed.
It's only because he went for the LLT though. He should be alright now.
So Teddy's far ahead. He's almost finished his lab.
He neglected the LLT, which will cost him if Randy opts for fleas.
Well, it's always better to do it as late as possible, I think, rather than early.
The LLT, yeah, of course.
Yeah. So you might still go for it.
So he's sending one AK northwards of his base. So he'll be secured there. And he's getting an LLT. The other one, the AK is sending south. Actually won't do anything. Could already leave the base with his commander. Teddy's lab is idle. Oh.
Very defensive with two LLTs. On the west side with Randy.
Mm.
I guess it's nice to have that if you're playing core as arm, because your PvE got somewhere to retreat to. Since AKs are so have such an advantage, against the PvE.
Teddy going straight for Andy's commander.
It does look that way, doesn't it? I guess he just
He'll
wants
need to
fight.
build a few LLTs.
You
But
better
he's
hope he doesn't get
expanding on top of it.
his rockets to D guns this time.
He's expanding with a con.
Yeah, I can see that. Randy's not doing that, but he has grabbed Armex in the south. I suppose Teddy's gonna have a metal advantage if he can stop Randy from expanding with his commander,
Yeah, he is.
Teddy's pushing this back
because
already.
he also knows that Randy hasn't gone for those north mexes in the west. Because
Can
his
get this
AK sitting
LLT
there.
with these PWs? He should be able to if he focuses it. Yep.
Teddy needs another LLT.
Very nice, very
Good
nice.
for Andy.
Denying vital information there with the radar. Reds are nearby. Could get all that back up. He should be concerned about these two PVs. He's gonna have 3 AKs for it though. Depends on the micro here.
That
No, Randy's
windmill
not gonna do that.
and mech clump. If he can get
Yes,
one
yes.
PV through to that, then that'd be pretty bad for Teddy. Alright, Storm versus Rocco in the middle.
The rocket lineup looking rather even. Unless
This
you
will be
lose.
GG.
What's going on with these D-guns? They're
Look,
missing.
it's the map. It happened to me in my match.
Oh, it's because he's shooting
They get
uphill
flat.
and they're on the other side of the hill.
Yeah, the terrain is different.
God,
to the
it's
way
so
used
hard to
be.
see that with the texture.
The older version of the map, this just used to be a dome, like a hill, but now it's a crater.
Right. It's deceiving.
double the metal income now.
Yeah, Teddy's got those south mixes, so I'm surprised that Andy just let him have that.
Yeah, that's crazy. 4.4 metal.
Wait, wait, those were never heals.
Were they always craters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've steepened then.
You sure?
No, didn't they flatten them?
I'm sure.
No, I think they flattened them.
When?
Because now vehicles can traverse them.
It might just be
what-
an engine thing.
It could be, yeah, I was going to say it could be an energy thing.
Oh, I
But
mean,
I'm
I
sure
don't know.
there
I
was
can't
never-
imagine
remember
anyone seriously opening this map up with the intention of like making it better. I think.
Yeah, no, I
There's
don't
a
think
couple of
anybody.
revisions.
I don't think anybody has made any changes. This is the last revision in 7 years or something. Whatever.
But I don't ever remember you being able to sit at one end of it and not see units inside the crater near the geo. I'm not sure what's happening here. Teddy got the stronger army with 4 res Peewees.
What's the score? 1-0 to Randy.
2-1 to
2-1
Randy.
to Andy.
Oh, is it like 3 out of 5?
Best of 5.
It's about to spot the camera. Oh, ouch.
Oh, I didn't even notice that you built that camera. It's pretty cool.
GG.
I'm not sure why
Randy needs to be very careful.
Teddy's hesitating with these AKs.
He could have gone for the base.
Yeah, he could have gotten all that expansion. I'm not sure what he's doing with them.
Has no radar coverage. Doesn't know if there's anything more.
Could well switch the vehicles here, Teddy. He's got the metal for it.
His commander is on reclaim, but it doesn't do anything. He was just standing there.
He's forfeit. Alright, 2-2. Andy's pick.
So what, are they still allowed to use the same maps?
I'm not sure.
Have any other map been played except Red Comet, Gazer, Comet Catcher?
There was some
Or on
different
the-
maps.
That one winter map.
There was
go.
people playing Small Supreme Battlefield yesterday.
Oh, right, yeah. Wait, so Ragnar's, he lost to Andy?
Yeah.
And then the winner between Andy and Teddy is gonna play Cartouche?
Yep.
That's going to be difficult for either of these.
Yeah,
because
I think these guys are looking a bit too rusty.
So Cartouche is like by far the best player in BA?
Supposedly, yeah.
That's what the result of this, the conclusion of this turning is.
Ravaged! Nice, I like this map. Although it's Ravaged Lava, which I don't like.
Oh, right about that.
How did Cartouche get good at 1v1? I mean, I don't see much. Are there really a lot of 1v1 games in BA?
Not really.
I guess he's just.
Cartouche has got so many tricks up his sleeve, and he does them all very well. He seems to. He's
Tricks?
got
Like
years
what?
of collective knowledge, and he applies it.
What kind of tricks? Is it
He
the
did-
one
he-
where he knows how to stick his units in enemy's factory?
He's... No, he's done Airstar like 2 or 3 times this tourney. He went nuke,
Yeah.
which, I mean, not a lot of people would consider.
With him, you have to scout him. He might be cheeky and just expand without any LLTs, or he might play it very safely and build an LLT for every mech that he
It's
builds.
good to scout anyone.
Was his nickname always Cartouche?
Sort of, yes.
In the icy run game against Flash, yesterday he looked like he was down and disadvantaged, but
Yeah, but then
that one around, especially
didn't
with
Flash-
the Weasel, that he
Didn't
pretty
Flash
much
just like
managed against,
walking into an LT or something?
Yeah, flashed through that one.
he dig on cards. That's what happens.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he did.
Eventually, but I mean, one of the things he did really well was use that Weasel. He took out 4, 5 mexes.
Yeah.
And it was taxing in terms of micromanagement for Flash to respond to, which I think was one of the contributing factors to him leading to win that game.
So, like the copyrights over like all the models in BA, they're essentially owned by Wargaming right now, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's the case.
Like the guys that make World of Tanks.
Yep.
Andy's really economy stabbed here because he started vehicles and he only started on 3 mexes, whereas
Only started on 3.
Teddy started on all 4 straight away and then went bots as well, so he's got a lot more resources to work with.
He got metal stacked up, yeah.
It's just an advantage starting K-bots if you're very good at the game.
It's true. You get more build power with a vehicle constructor than you do a cable constructor, which will work down his advantage. But I don't know whether you get more build power for cost.
He's
I'm not sure
destroying the
about
trees. Oh, that's next level. And he
There's
ran
no
over a
in
bunch
those
of trees. The 0 energy trees.
Could he kill a mech?
Oh, no.
Oh. Should have moved it. Always move it, because if it's behind, it does extra damage.
Andy's taking the center really quickly, which is good, but I think as soon as Teddy sees that, he's going to make a couple of
The
rockers
flea-
to deal with it.
Doesn't the Weasel deal more damage up close?
You'd think so.
No, I don't mean the flea. Like if you were standing closer to the mechs, it'd probably kill it.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
cool?
and if you pass the unit that
Yeah,
you're
lasers.
attacking, you deal more damage as well.
Yeah, lasers, they lose damage
Randy's,
over distance.
Randy's got the expansion advantage here because he's moved into the middle rather than to the side.
Not for long.
Not for long.
Two
Teddy's
cons.
expanding. Yeah, 2 cons
He's
at the
got
top.
2 constructors on the top
Commander
left there.
in the middle soon. I think Teddy's just gonna out eco him.
Got quite a few instigators.
What are those dots at the top? Are those peewees?
Wow, he made 2 warriors.
Who's Pro Angel? Like Andy's girlfriend or something?
Same clan.
You know, it might be.
Probably is.
Nancy.
Oof, ouch.
Nice.
He's losing those 2 constructors for sure. Ah, that went really wrong.
Is he?
He needs to degun.
I'm not
those
sure he is,
gators.
you know.
Those gators can
Oh,
now,
they come back in.
kill that expansion.
Are they gonna just ignore those constructors? Yeah. Oh, he's seen him, thank god.
Very
Ooh.
clever, but it didn't quite work out.
He tried.
That's huge.
It is, especially considering Randy has a constructor in the southeast as well.
If only he had those 2 warriors at the top of that ramp ready.
That's a big tank column.
They're
and the
so
warriors aren't
slow. They're not
responsive
going to be able to. He's pulling them back, but they're not going to be able to deal with it in
LT's blowing
time.
up.
enough. Oh, it should be
2,
good.
1.
Eh.
Ah,
Nice.
they were quite close
Self-D.
enough.
It was okay.
Worth it, obviously, but
He's managed to hold it.
Yes. Save those. Fight another day.
I mean, did he
they
hold
missed
it?
the opportunity to dig on a couple of gators there in the middle.
Yeah, I
And
guess
he's
he lost
switching to
most of it.
raiders.
Randy took out the 2 mixes, that's all he wanted.
It didn't seem to leave that much metal either. That's one of the disadvantages about blowing the LLT, I guess.
What the
He's
hell
left,
is
he's
Rem-
left 1 wreck.
What the hell is
and Randy.
Remiel?
Dunno.
So who's gonna win this?
Andy.
It's gonna be Andy Cartouche final, which is what I was hoping for, but Cartouche is gonna smash him.
I don't know about that. Perhaps you don't give enough
Spoiler.
credit.
Spoiler alert.
Because Teddy lost to Cartouche, didn't he? 3-0.
Yeah.
We're talking about the national StarCraft player here.
If Teddy wakes up, he can take these 3 mexes. He's neglecting it.
Oh,
No, he's not. He's going in.
I think if he'd have stuck it, he would have been able to get some mexes there.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Oh, he's got one.
he needed to spread those out. Definitely. I don't think it's worth it. He's left 4 wrecks and a couple of PV heaps.
Chop.
So Andy's bringing
That's very
the boys
dangerous.
back in.
8 Pee-wee is not going to be able to take 7 gators though.
Depends on the angle. These peewees are at a good angle right now, but
Even so,
uh,
Gators got twice the health.
gators are a bit scared.
Probably. Does anyone know the values on the DPS?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a number.
Remember Zangief? He used to obsess about all the numbers
Numbers.
on everything. Yeah.
Like it matters.
It kind of does. It's important to know
Is it though? Like
something. Well,
I couldn't tell you a single number and like HP or DPS or anything.
Yeah, I think a lot of the best players would say just play it by feel, because the numbers change all the time as well.
I'm not talking about exact numbers, but
Stuff like DPS just never even translates into actual gameplay anyway.
No, that's true. I like how Randy. There's a couple of times now he's led with a raider and followed it up with gators. Very, very good micromanagement.
Vehicle lab in the middle is could be good. I think it's just too late at this point. He's been metal starved as well because of all the raids. Oh yeah.
Banshee.
He did that last game as well. He swapped into air when he was stalling metal.
It's looking a little bit desperate for him.
What the hell are Banshees going to achieve? I guess he goes down the side of the map and takes out the wind in the base.
Yeah, he can curb Randy's expansion, draw his attention elsewhere.
I cancelled it. He's going for Thunders.
But admittedly, yeah.
He heard you.
Andy's wonders.
Yeah.
Too many raiders now.
Sabotage the Oracle. Fly!
And the air gets scouted so
Oh,
early.
the air is just.
Oh, that's terrible.
He's got the bombers on maneuver
How
and
many
he's
has he
got
got
them on
though?
fly, so they're just waltzing around.
Instantly, Andy's making AA in his base. Yeah, that air switch has achieved nothing.
Hmm.
The Januses will be good though, probably. He's gonna
Okay,
need to deacon.
Yeah, Deegan's got to be on point here.
Not too bad. Get the tank.
Okay.
Look at Cartouche watching this. Running.
Oh, he's losing these mexes again. It's not good.
Those mexes have not been able to survive at all.
What happened to the bombers? Oh,
It's
he
like
went to
the
the main
third
base.
time he's killed them.
And Randy secures the wreckages. It's just over.
A wise man
Yeah,
knows
this is over.
when to
It's
quit.
been decided.
Resign with honor.
I don't know. You've
Randy-
always
Randy
got to
could
try
lose.
some cheese right at the end. He's got 4 Janus. He could like walk right up to Andy's comm and
He
just
could
like hope for the best.
definitely take Andy's come out.
Hold fire.
Yeah,
Take
literally.
goodbye to his base anyway.
I mean, he actually does have a set target on the commander right now.
Randy's not going to stop. walking.
Andy's wised up. He's putting it all the way back.
I always see
Yeah, but
Cartouche do that.
Those tanks are faster than the commander.
Not when they have to take out LTs to get there.
It seems a bit slow.
Right, he won't catch him now.
Is there gonna be a break before Andy plays Cartouche, or...?
There should be.
Okay.
Well, I'm suggesting there should be.
Wow. Depends what the players want. Obviously, yeah, human brain.
I can't believe Andy's actually pulled this off though, because like that second game he was losing so badly, and then his AKs just took out the commander.
He's warmed up clearly.
Isn't this map more popular in 0K?
Yeah, it's super popular in 0K.
Super
No,
gay.
no, James did very well. It's the air that he shouldn't have done.
The initial K-bus didn't work either, so that was probably the biggest. Well, when he fell behind. The Janus was probably the one thing he did correct. I love how angry people are getting.
Daywalker asked a good question. Can transport pick up enemy commanders still?
I don't think so.
I do not think so.
Oh, that's lame. Why would they get rid of that?
that was the most broken thing ever.
Was it though? You
Um,
had to fully stun the commander to pick it up, unless it was AFK.
well, usually when it's AFK or it's degunning. That's usually what you do. Send units at it and then try to nap it at the same time. But once you've got it, it was OP as fuck because you could bomb another enemy commander with it. That was just broken.
Didn't they nerf that as well?
Oh
Like,
yeah, in the air. Yeah. I don't know if that's still true in BA, but yeah, in bar you have to land it for it to blow shit up.
It's kind of lame. Can you throw things out of a transport in BA? I think in 0K you can double tap unload and it just tosses it out the transport.
Does it take fall damage?
Yeah. But I mean, if you're going to throw a commander
Yeah,
at
yeah.
another commander,
That's such a 0K thing, just lobbing units all over the map and sending them flying with gravity guns and shit. It makes sense for crawling bombs, that'd be sick. Like a carpet bomb with crawling bombs.
I think people did that exact thing. Is this going to be on Comet Catcher again?
Yeah.
I want to see something like Eye of Horus.
Yeah, I've not seen that yet. I think there was a game on it yesterday, but I missed it.
Arsenal just joined the spectators. He's the one who got the most accurate prediction so far. In fact, the only reason Arsenal's predictions were ruined was because Adolf he left during the tournament. He also didn't think that Sabotai would beat Ragnar, but I don't think many people had Sabotai beating Ragnar. Just because Ragnar's rank 1 in all of the BAR leaderboards. But clearly BAR players suck.
Yeah.
I had a huge issue with my controls. Definitely expected to win against him. At least one game.
Alright, here we go.
So will it be the safe expansion from Cartouche, or will it be just
I don't know.
sending
Whatever
one?
Cartouche does is the correct play. I'm just gonna say that.
Cart doesn't play the meta is Cart.
I was saying that I think Randy can be as good as Cart if he is like adjusted and isn't rusty. But Shox disagrees. Shox thinks Cart is just leagues ahead of everyone else, even if they were in their prime.
It's hard to know because there's a lot of good BA players that aren't playing anymore. The current BA scene, I don't know how many like 1v1 fanatics there are, but I remember in the past there were like groups of people that only played 1v1 all day every day. And I don't know. It's hard to know.
Well, Andy, he's good at T1 and getting several labs and micromanagement, multitasking, everything. But I would say that Cart is more of an all-rounded player. He's extremely good at micromanagement, but he's also good at ecoing at the same time, getting his advanced solars and nanos and everything.
Randy, he can play a lot better than he has been playing in this tournament, though. He's just not 100% right now. And Cart is 100%, so I don't know. We'll see.
Basically the same start from both.
Yeah.
This is the classic start that I remember very well. 3 mechs, 2 solo vehicle lab.
Yeah. The map is too big to have any kind of advantage from going 1 or 2 mechs.
People always make their LLT too early when you can't even be raided that quick. What was a misclick?
Don't know. It's interesting that Katusha's not even attempted to send a scout.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. He's going for the expand.
Shouldn't be able to get anything here. I like this forward radar from Katusha. It's always good to get a quick radar in the middle of the map on CCR.
I feel like you can see how Randy's improved just over the course of the tournament alone.
Yeah, I agree.
His earlier games, the starts were a lot less clean than this.
Now he's done this thing again where he's expanding without any constructors in his base. So I reckon he'll get to a point where he's getting he's stalling Mel now, but in about a minute I reckon he'll regret it.
I think.
Oh, okay. He's bringing his commander back. Okay, he's bringing his commander back to assist this lab that's off, but I'm sure he'll realise.
Yeah.
See, Katusha's got 2 cons on his lab and is expanding with 2 constructors and a commander.
Picked off the scouts.
I like Katusha's start. It's just so safe and fast.
Yep. Yeah, like Ali said earlier, I'm not a big fan of doubling up constructors on the same queue on a map like this because there's just so many different directions to expand in.
In every direction. Particularly with vehicles being 143 metal. That's That's 2, almost 3 gators.
Repairing that gator, that's nice. So you're going to reclaim that wreckage.
It's really satisfying to watch
Yes,
such
it
an
is.
efficient start.
Yeah, I agree.
He's messed up skew on that south expanding structure. Let's pull it back anyway. Seems to be down on gators, although we won't be in a minute.
Yeah,
No,
he's
they're all
just
gone.
fed wreckages here, Andy has.
this is not going to take 2, in my opinion.
That's Andy's signature move, is to just raid badly.
That that was a really bad engagement.
Andy's going to watch this back and cry.
I think you're right. Yeah.
He still hasn't finished that nano.
There was a tiny bit of bait on Cartouche's part, I think, there, to his credit, because the gator pump came just shortly after he conceded that first gator where his commander reclaimed.
He's got no LLT. Cartouche has got no LLTs in that whole middle expansion, so
Yeah.
he doesn't need it because he's got the forward radar and he can actually react quick enough.
Yep, he's got a bunch. He's got 3 radars.
He's got the ALT where it counts, which is there. He's kind of committing.
He might be able to get this constructor, Andy might. If he spots it.
Oh yeah. The vehicle will reclaim that, but he needs to do it now. Ooh.
Katusha spotted it.
He decided not to do it.
He's going to get the constructor.
Gonna get
another one
got it.
nearby.
Another one, yeah.
But Katusha's taken out a bunch of expansion on the right.
I mean, Andy, I was just shit talking Andy, but he's actually just taken out most of that naked expansion. I was totally wrong about that.
That's the problem with naked expansions, that it can be taken away so quickly. Randy being really threatening in the Cartouche's base there, but it's not going to work out. The nanos have got too much build power.
I think naked expand only really works when you've got A, a lot of radars in the middle of the map, and B, a lot of fast reactive units like a bunch of gators.
His cons at the top are idle.
Yeah.
It's not really expanding anymore.
Oh, that's sad.
That's been idle for a long time as well.
Yeah.
He needs an idle builder hotkey. Was it in BA? Control B.
I did not know you could do that. Thank you.
It's super useful. I would,
Yeah.
if I was you, I would rebind it to Z or something. That's what I normally have.
Well, there's the idle builders widget, which just shows on your
it's a good
screen when you've got.
widget.
Yeah, but it's a visual indicator. As soon as you've got something idle, you should like just keep your eye
I've
on
got
that.
that normally does it for me.
Jesus.
That's it. Have a good cough.
Whoop.
Ooh, I like Andy's position here.
It does look like he's going to win that engagement, but
He needs to.
Cartouche's
He
comms
needs
is
to
on
just
the front
stop.
line.
He's got constructors coming in behind.
Yeah.
He needs to just hold and reclaim. But yeah, the comm here is going to
It's
clean
not
up.
going to work. The commander will turn the tide of that fight.
He has got a bigger army. I wonder if he could just
He's
skirt
gonna
around the
lose
side.
two vehicle constructors here.
Oh no, that's really bad.
And Cartouche is about to take some expansion out on the top. North there.
God, there's so much play he's about to get.
It's funny how biased we all are in favor of Andy. Like Cartouche.
Well,
wins
this
out.
is over
un-
now.
underdog, isn't
No.
it?
I was watching the start of it, and I think Cartouche's start was like really, I don't know, it was just really good. It seemed to work better than Andy's like double con thing, I think.
Yeah, his start was good, but naked
He's
expansion-
kind of like stopped expanding now then.
Tanks.
I know he's probably like focusing on microing against Andy, but
I'd like to see someone use a mine layer. Doesn't get thought of.
He's gonna lose.
It's
all
really
this.
funny how the mine layer is in the factory,
So everyone have a good cough.
because the vehicle factory you tend to use on larger, more open maps, where mines are less likely to be triggered. When you really want the mines is in the tighter, narrower sort of maps with choke points, where you tend to be using K-bot anyway.
If you actually look at Randy's territory, though, he doesn't have any mexes. They're all dead.
Not anymore.
This is really looking basically
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
He's forfeiting.
I love you.
Okay. Game 1.
I love that Andy's got like a mascot.
Oh. We need a 2v2 tournament, really.
That'd be fun. I'll
That
sign
would
up
be.
with Cartouche.
I want a money tournament. When's someone gonna like? Has there ever been a money tournament in Spring's history?
I organized one. No, 2 I organized.
What was the pool?
It's on Challenge.
What was the-
Challenge.
What was the prize
Yeah,
pool at?
I think it was 150 euros.
Okay, that's not bad.
Nobody told me nothing.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
Well,
Let me-
it
let
was
me know
even the
next time.
biggest tournament in BA history.
Who won?
Card.
Against who?
I think, was it Adolf?
Was there any sort of restrictions
Yeah.
on what the teams can be?
Adolf wouldn't want Euros.
No, it was
anyway.
1 versus 1, so
Let me know next time. I'll come collect.
yeah, sure.
Good one.
We talk about Tim. I'm a
Oh, have
pro.
you know I won one tournament back in 2003?
Me? I won loads of tournaments. What are you talking about? Chatting shit
Yeah.
for? How many
When
tournaments
all-
have you won, Tim?
Didn't really do 1v1s there.
When all the good players come in.
Oh, shut up! Don't, that's it. They don't need to know that.
I will post the link in the lobby.
Hopefully they do like more of these though, because it's quite good. Good to see the game thriving again.
No, it isn't. You don't see this very often.
Exciting.
One mex flea rush.
Yeah, but like maybe they could like spread it out from like the different like free games like 0K, Bar, and BA.
A triathlon.
Yeah, kind of. Like just get everyone to try each game.
That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Nah. Well, I mean, like how many of these players are coming from like other sort of game communities? I'm pretty sure there's quite a few. Like Randy's a 0K player, Gode is a 0K player. You've got Ragnar from Bar.
But Bar and BA, I mean,
Yeah,
Katusha will
there's not-
probably win because he'll win at BA and then he'll win at Bar and then he'll lose at ZK, but it wouldn't matter.
I mean, there's there's still differences between the two games.
It's the same
thought that
skill
was gonna go
set.
very
He
badly
beat
for
he
Randy.
beat Ragnar without any
Hey,
Bar
screen
experience.
shot.
It's basically the same.
It is
Those
very
fleas
bad
have
for
paid
Randy.
off.
Yes, definitely. Cardiff
Oh.
employed a very different strategy here,
That's
and it's
painful.
paid off. Very painful.
He's
especially
he's
seeing
got
as his
3
vehicle-
cons
Got to get
already.
LT.
Getting a 4th con.
Those fleas have gone a bit hardy matters. Cartouche's got to be prepared for the counter attack though, which is coming by the looks of it.
He's got a forward radar. I think he'll be alright.
Yeah, but no gorilla at the moment.
Unlucky.
Randy's lab's about to close. No, it didn't. I suppose if he takes a couple of X's out in return, then that wouldn't be too bad. And the Jeffies are faster than the Fleas.
I'm gonna take
The flashes are there now.
Is Cartouche trolling?
And he only built
Or is this an actual tactic?
fleas.
Fleas are good.
I didn't know they were this good.
They're not
Well,
so
there
good,
was,
but he's
like,
got many.
10 on 1. I think he might lose.
Well, if he wins
No,
versus
this is
three
definitely
flashes,
good,
This is how you micro fleas. You just dance around, abuse the
Yeah,
turn
yeah.
rate of everything else.
Basically, yeah, it doesn't mean anything if they can't fire.
yeah, reclaim it.
He could...
Oh,
Self-D.
don't self-D, don't self-D.
that move.
Oh,
speed.
nice,
Cancelled it?
nice.
Wow.
He's going to get the reclaim though if he doesn't pay attention.
Now
Yeah,
you
like-
can self-D.
He
Okay.
needs to self-D now, though. That's
Okay.
71 metal he's left there. And a wreck. So Cart could race that if he died. So.
Shame he didn't take out the winds. Russian.
Yeah, winds would have been better.
Where is he?
He's raising all those things.
He's got a lot of idle constructors in his base. Is he going to notice? There we go, he's noticed.
I want to see Andy walk his commander into Cartouche's commander and just go for the game win right now. I feel like that could work.
He would need those flashes.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't know it's there, but
Too late, there's that LLT now. Donating flashes.
he's such a generous person.
I like how Cartouche maximizes the use of build power from his commander.
Yeah.
The fact that he built that little cluster of winds as well means that he's not got all his eggs in one basket.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Randy's comms going over. Yeah.
Is he's doing it? I think he's doing it.
Oh, see, this is Cartouche tries that a lot. See,
Yeah.
baits the D gun on the LLT and then tries to walk his
Tunneling.
commander. Oh, this D gun is too good.
That's such.
GG.
Dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What?
The Randy's commander just ate so many LLT shots at whole fight.
He still is. He's really trying to get that LLT.
The game's over, Tim.
Oh my.
Are you
Okay.
watching the stream? It's a bit behind.
Yeah, I am.
I feel like he had to do that though, but it was executed poorly.
Is it best of 5?
Yep.
Okay.
So he has to win this one.
He needed that gimmicky win, but Cartouche isn't noob enough to give him it.
I think he needs a smaller map with more rush potential.
You should just
Maybe
pick
a
a-
I
metal
don't
map.
think he's going to win any sort of macro game.
play speed metal or like
Speed metal's not in the pool, but that
oh,
would be amazing.
Is it not?
I really hope it isn't. I would hope not.
Greenfields.
Yeah. Is it how many more? One more game?
Yeah, if Katouche wins the next one, then it's done.
Cartouche reminds me of like when players were at their prime back in like the 1v1 days. Like he's just kind of like nailing everything, it seems. Whereas everyone else just feels like rusty as hell.
Yeah. I think no one had enough practice. No one did any practice, so it would have been better to practice a little bit. Cartouche
True.
doesn't. I don't know if he does it himself. He might. He's not rusty that often. Like so.
Well, he's an active player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's actively playing now, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's not. He's played at the weekend. So.
Whereas Andy's like not played this game in like 10 years. Andy's done really well considering that though. There's a lot of people in this tournament that are actively playing this game that he's beaten.
Personally, I think he got lucky versus Teddy. I think Teddy is better.
Same map. That's a little bit dull.
Looks good though.
So
It is a good map.
maybe Cartouche picked that.
No, loser always picks.
Was it? Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
if Cartouche picked it, it was a very clever thing to do.
I think Katouche could pick anything.
Doing exactly the opposite.
What a dude!
That safe build.
Everyone's looking.
And Randy's stolen Cartouche's last build.
Can you do the dance?
Man, I love this opening from Katouche. Well, I don't like it strategically, but I like it to look at. It's an interesting build.
No way.
I think if Randy can keep the fleas alive, he should be able to get 2 mexes.
I think he could get all 3 of those mexes if he's smart.
Nah.
Wow, that was a quick reaction. He didn't lose that flea, so he can get this. He'll get this mex, and then
Oh,
he
well
want to go
done.
around.
Oh, don't run
Well
away.
done.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
the second one will pick it up.
Oh, why?
Oh, he's got an angle on that mex, but he's trying to bait both at the same time. Okay, it didn't. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
could kill those solars as well.
That's a good try. Oh, he's gonna get the wins. Nice.
Win, sorry. Come on.
He's got one. Okay, that's good enough. They did good. They were
Oh, he's got
definitely
Pee-wee.
value fleas. Pee-wee, nice. That Pee-wee
This,
should be able to get that mix.
this is great. This area,
He's
sorry.
angled it up.
Oh!
Perfect. And self-D'ing it. He tried. That's a really good start from Andy.
Yeah, but Cartouche, like, Titan Jewel is such an awkward start mexes. They're all really spaced out. There's no one LLT that can cover them.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why I don't really like the late lab start from Cartouche.
I think he's just trying to mix it up for the heck
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. Is that mine layer?
I-
Yeah.
It looked like
He's building
he's
a podger.
trolling.
Yeah, why has he got a mine layer?
Why not?
Perhaps trying to kill the commander.
Why is he making this many Jeffies?
He's trying to find the commander.
The commander's gone the other way, so this tactic isn't going to work.
And Andy has radar, so he should see what's happening.
The
He might
Pee-wees
just.
should be able to deal with all this if
Sure.
they're on point.
Yeah, he's just trolling. He's just trying another strategy now. But he's got no defenses very south.
Andy's lab. Okay.
No brains.
Yeah, he's marched that Pudger all the way from south to north just to try and get this commander.
It might work.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
I did all those Jeffies in the middle of the Pee-wees there.
I mean, it would be funny as hell if it does work. He's kind of gone all in on this.
What's the score here?
2-0,
It's 2-0, isn't it?
yeah.
Would be so
that
funny if Andy would now move towards the center.
How many mines does it take?
3.
Is that it? Oh, they're
That's
heavy
it, yeah.
mines. That can build. Wait, I didn't know that could build heavy mines. Is there no medium mines? It's got light mines and heavy mines. I thought that was weird.
Engineers can build medium mines.
That's weird that this Podger can build heavy mines, but it can't build medium mines. That's very odd.
The path of that commander. It's going to be a while before he gets to those mines.
Well, it doesn't matter when. If it if it's gonna touch those mines, then it's GG.
I'm
think
afraid Card will win this now.
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
He's about to lose his whole base.
He's got that storage.
Take some screenshots if you want, guys.
He put the mines in a strange place. Could have put them between the mexes. I don't know.
Pee-wees could have been better. And he's not queued anything after the second mex yet, so I've no idea where it's gonna go.
And he must be so confused right now.
Not sure what he was doing with his Pee-wees.
Okay, someone keep an eye on that commander and let me know when it's got an order.
Oh,
It's moving.
He's moving.
Here we go, it's
Oh, no.
perfect! It's perfect! It's right in the middle. Boom!
No way.
Perfect.
Ever
Epic.
seen.
Amazing. That was a great finish. I bet Andy's just like, what the fuck just happened? That was brilliant.
He still doesn't know.
What killed me? Oh,
Even Angel is not.
he's
It's
gonna
like-
feel so bad about that. I think Katouche knew the pathing of that. He's probably like, he's maybe done it before and he knows the pathing.
I've never seen that. That's so funny.
I never knew Podgers could build heavy mines. That's pretty cool.
How many heavy mines went together to kill the com?
Just 3.
Oh my god.
I was like half paying attention to that. Did that com just walk onto a mine?
Yeah, 3 of them.
Oh my god.
God.
Alright, GG's.
That's impressive.
Remember what I
Clean
said
sweep.
when I said the Cartouche knows all the tricks?
Yeah, you're not kidding.
No.
That's the funniest tournament final I've ever seen.
Do you know, last time a tournament happened, I wrote a poem about it.
For fuck's sake.
Okay.
To
Go on, let's hear
commemorate
it.
the wonderful time. I wrote a poem commemorating the win. Cartouche won it. Champion Cup. Congratulations. Now, well played.
Alright, and end the stream. GG's.
GG.